Hello, thank you for joining me today. If you're new here, I'm Brittany and this is a safe place where we can talk about everything we like and don't like about horror movies. First and foremost, I want to say Happy New Year. I know I'm a bit late in posting for the year, but you know, better late than never. So today I wanted to talk about Valentine's Day horror movies that you need to watch. Also, I just want to give a quick disclaimer, like, I'm not too fond of Valentine's Day. It's a cute holiday, but it's not one that I like to celebrate super hard. And yeah, it's kind of just like, I feel like it's sort of like a scam holiday, much like other holidays, but you know, we need another Halloween. I think it should be replaced, but it's okay. There are plenty of Valentine's Day horror themed movies. I made a list of some of my favorites and a few that I actually haven't seen yet, so hopefully I can get to those as well. For number one on my list is The Loved Ones 2009. It is an Australian horror directed by Sean Byrne. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Basically, this movie is about a daughter and her dad are both pretty psycho lovers. They want to keep whoever they're really fond of all to themselves. They're so for a lot of blood, a lot of gore. It's a really badass movie though. Number two is Jennifer's Body, made in 2009 and directed by Karen Kusama. If you know me, you know that this is one of my favorite movies ever to watch all the time. I saw somebody on Twitter say, I can't remember who it was, but if you do know the tweet, could you please like link it down below? Someone had said that this definitely needs to be a Valentine's Day movie, and I agree because Jennifer is a succubus and she gets her way with men and with women too. Also, you know, there's just a lot of romance in the movie kind of sprinkled in there. Number three is Holidays. I just watched this one. If you follow me on Twitter, I talked about it a little bit. This was made in 2016. It has multiple directors including Kevin Smith. I'm sorry, is the camera crooked? This is perfect for any holiday really because it covers all the grounds. My favorite ones that really stuck out to me is the Valentine's Day one and the Easter segment. Those two, wow. Also the Father's Day one. That one is really creepy and spooky. Number four is Valentine, made in 2001, directed by Jamie Blanks. This one is one of my favorite movies ever. I feel like it's too underrated. Like, I had it on VHS growing up and I used to kind of pick on it that it wasn't like scary enough, but to be honest, I gave it too hard of a time really because it has a pretty great cast. I mean, a bunch of beautiful talented women. These girls, when they were girls, this boy had like asked a bunch of them out and he was hoping that he would get like a Valentine's Day dance at the school dance. And everyone turned him down pretty harshly, except for one of them. I'm just gonna leave it there. But so much time has passed, they're adults now, and you know, he hasn't forgotten that. There's Deftones on the soundtrack, so how could this not be one of my favorite movies? Number five is a movie I had just recently watched last year. This is Cherry Falls. It's another slasher directed by Jeffrey Wright. And actually, Brittany Murphy stars in this one. She is my queen. I love her so much. This one isn't specifically a Valentine's Day movie. It doesn't really fall on Valentine's Day, but it does center around this serial killer in a small town who is targeting virgins. And so he's going after like teenagers, basically like school police. Everybody is encouraging everyone to go out there and go have sex so that you won't die. Kind of like the opposite of all like other horror formulas. Usually it's like if you're the virgin you get to live, but not in this case. So number six is Lover's Lane, 1999. I know we're slowly getting back in time, but this is directed by John Stephen Ward. Never watched this before, but I know that Anna Faris from like Scary Movie and stuff, this is her making her debut in this movie. I really want to see this. I'm desperately looking for it. If you guys find it before I do, can you let me know? This movie is based on the urban legend of The Hook. There is a killer. He has escaped from a mental hospital. He is targeting young people who hang out on Lover's Lane. Number 7 is now one of my new favorite movies ever. This is Spring from 2014. This is a horror romance, and I forgot the director, but this is such a beautiful movie. Like, you're traveling and you get to see just like beautiful landscapes, beautiful waters, and it's just really, really pretty. And you know, the romance is there. There's a lot of flirting, and you kind of just feel like you're on this ride with them. And there is also a creature in this movie, and it is crazy. The whole time I'm like, is she a vampire? Is she a werewolf? And then you get to see her and you're like, please check this one out. Number 8 is The Love Witch 2016. It is a comedy / horror directed by Anna Biller. You're going to get lost in like all the art and beauty of this movie. It is so pretty, and it looks like everyone's giving you kind of like a 60s vibe, but it's actually like modern day, and there's like a Victorian Gothic style. It's very, very beautiful. The makeup is stunning, and Samantha Robinson, the star, she's a gorgeous woman. So please watch that. You will have a lot of fun watching that one. Number 9 is My Bloody Valentine, the remake, 2009, directed by Patrick Lussier. I actually went to go see this in the movie theaters, and it was in 3D. We had the 3D glasses and everything. The kills are so fun because, you know, it's fun when you have like something like shooting out at you. There's the same love triangle that was happening in the original. I would just say they're a little bit more like settled down in this one, and there's a lot more little modern little additions to this movie. Number 10 is the original My Bloody Valentine 1981, directed by George Mihilka. This is the epitome of 80s horror and holiday horror, in my opinion. Most memorable kill to me was the one in the dry cleaners. That one was like really crazy. The lady in the dryer was just very brutal. The practical effects are there, and there's lots of blood. I love the whole story. It's really cool just to have like a whole minor killer. It's so different. Those are some of my favorites, and others that I also need to watch really soon. Don't forget to subscribe and give this a like if you enjoyed this. Before we end this video, I just want to give a quick little shout out to a few other horror gals that I watch on YouTube. Chelsea Wrath, Purgatory Horror, and Charcy Lux. They're all really cool ladies and also have many other interests. So yeah, be sure to subscribe. Stay spooky, stay sweet, and enjoy the holiday. Whatever you decide to do, whether it's just chill at home, you know, obviously a lot of us probably aren't going to do much with how everything is looking, but still, you could still have a nice time with your friends, family, your special someone, whatever. I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.